This village got a declaration about the best tourism village. No choice.
No choice.
We're gonna be wet, everybody. Nice. Got the shoes for the whole night. And then we got wet in the facility.
Sorry?
No choice. It's not strong enough.
Thank you.
dry passage is about like 1.6 kilometers. Yeah. Because of a safety reason. So later we just like keep going on. So when anybody come up here, you switch the light off and look back to the entrance. Photo became very famous in Global Geographic magazine. Yeah, in 2010 through the atmosphere of vegetation in the outside to become a kind of weak acidic, and that kind of weak acidic can dissolve and erode the limestone easily and then absorb the flow into the cave. The river flow into the cave like the tongues. Yeah, like the tongues of the mouse. Yeah, and land is mean tongues in local language. So, in literally, it means licking poopy.
Naked?
Did you say that?
Yes! That's a funny name of the cave.
I didn't hear.
Are you sure you've got that right?
Counted in the last cave where the water gets through. So they couldn't change the cave system name anymore. So they still keeping that name for the whole system. So this cave has the same survey with the Can Cave over there in 2010. Yeah. So the length of the cave will be around 2.2 kilometers, including the wet passes and the dry passes. So later we're gonna enter in the cave by the river, and then we're gonna like climb up the higher passage of the cave by the small rock climbing, and we're gonna go through a small section in the cave. So this cave has two different entrances, everybody. So this is the wet entrance. So we access in by this entrance. So later we're gonna explore the higher passage, and then we're gonna get out of the cave by a different entrance. But we still come back here. We still come back to the river, and then we take the raft to go back to the camp. Now you can look back to the mountain. You can see the shape of the mountain. That's true. So I'm not joking. You know, one bigger. Very sunny. There's so many fishes that come out of the water. Flashing. There's so many big fish in this one. So far they stay really deep inside. So later, if you shine the lights around the ceiling, whenever you see the branch, that's the water level up to in this cave. The high humidity making the algae and bacteria like growing up there, and it's quite like shiny and sparkling because of the water condense on the ceiling as well. So when it gets misty, the tiny mist is gonna flow up and then they will be condensed and hanging on the ceiling. and the water they carry the minerals and making here. You see? Over here as well, even here. Yeah, or here. Yeah. So these the pieces of the fossil still left on the road. So they didn't dissolve yet. So based on the fossil, the cave expert they can measure and they can recognize how old the limestone here. Yeah. And according to the measurement of the cave expert, they said the limestone here will be the oldest limestone in Southeast Asia with the age from 350 to 400 million years old. Yeah. Because from the fossil, these are kind of fossil called tetra coral fossil. And the period is about like 350 to 400 million years old. Yeah. And from the fossil, they use the carbon dating method to recognize what they are animals. And they can recognize how old they are as well. And the age of the fossil is also the age of the limestone here. Yeah, and this is the oldest limestone in Southeast Asia. So if we come closer here, you're gonna see the drop of water they hanging at the end of the stalactites. So they may hang in here for a long time, maybe for a couple hours or couple days. And during this time, the calcium carbonates will be deposited along the drop of the water, making harder and harder. So the stalactite will get longer if the water stay heavier and continue to flow down to the floor. But normally you can imagine each of the stalactite they have a little tube inside because the water always running inside in the middle of the tube. So making the tube of the stalactite whole or empty inside. So you can see the tube or the hole. Yeah, at the end of this stalactite, you can see there's a hole. Yeah, so what like every stalactite with the hole in it will be called soda straw. Yeah, and this straw can get like for about like 20 centimeters long, and it's quite breakable. So some people they are really curious to touch it and to see how hard it is. But you know, when they move very slowly, finger like this, it's also be broken easily. Yeah. But so far it's dry. Yeah. Most of the cave formation are sleeping now. Yeah. But when they get like heavier rain, the water is still leaking through the limestone and carry the minerals and calcium carbonate. the sun. You hurt a little bit, but they still swelling when you get beaten.
But they target to protect his clothes.
Yeah, they have a special knife. They have really picking up the moss and vegetation with the water dripping down from the heights and covering on the surface. And the light still shining into this cave, making the moss and vegetation growing up. So that's why you see the green colors, the gray colors on the surface of the rock. The highest point of the cave of this one, of this chamber, will be about like 25 meters.
25 meters.
Yeah. The highest point from the bottom to the sea.
It's higher.
200. ski 가는
You see.
The mouth look like a horseshoe. You see, it look like a horseshoe. So that's why we call those horseshoe bats in the cave. This is horseshoes. Cái này là con dê mỏng ngựa. Tại vì nhìn thấy cái miệng của nó không? Cái miệng của nó là giống như cái mỏng ngựa ấy. Đó. Yeah, you see the tiny one along the rock here.
Yep.
So it's called helictite. So this is the cave formation formed by the very high pressure of the water inside the rock and pushing out through very like tiny hole or small pore along the rock as well, and it's just pushing out by many directions. It could be fold back up by the wind direction.
Okay.
Yeah, so when the wind like blow through this section, the holes with the water.
Đáng mà nó lắp á.
The gibbon, yeah. You see the skull and the jaws, the teeth, and the bones. Roll into each other. And they stick to each other by the calcium carbonate contained in the water. So you can imagine where the water flow from the high position to low position, making the crystal, tiny crystal sand on the ground rolling up to each other. And then they stick together by the calcium carbonate.
And again, is it very slow?
It's like a
Yeah, it's
snowball.
very slow. Yeah.
Long time.
The slowest.
Why don't we see it in more places?
Oh, we still see it in some other caves, but they come just formed by this combination between stalagmite and stalactite. So they're gonna connect directly from the ceiling to the bottom,
Yeah,
making it straight.
but you said they normally go one.
So this is the tower hall. by the evaporation.
It almost
Yeah.
looks like plants.
Yeah, it's like a plantation. So you can see those cockroaches a little bit lower than the barriers in the outside. So they might be formed in the water. Yeah. So when the water is full in these gulls,
Yeah.
with the evaporation of the water, making the calcium carbonate like heavier than water, and then they be sink down, yeah, to the bottom, yeah, and then could be build up those formation, yeah. So in Phong Nha we also have a cave with the cave formation similar with those formation, but it's much bigger over there. It's called tower cone.
Tower corn.
Yeah, tower cone, because on the top of the formation is look like a cone. Yeah, so that's what we call.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yes. Was that sad? Sleeping.
So beautiful.
Thôi, lôi à? On the left, go on the left. George, can go on the left.
Forty drum on the floor here, and each empty drum can live around 200 kg. Hai chị có nếu mà có gì hỏi cứ hỏi em hết. chắc là người nói chung là người thành phố đa số giỏi tiếng Anh hết rồi ha.
Không cũng hên xui thì đáng nghe chứ cũng được 60-70%.
Không tốt lắm đâu. Cố gắng nghe hết. Local guy nói chung là local English.
Sorry,
Đi luôn đấy.
you said 40 drums.
Yeah, 40 drum
Each can
underground.
lift
200 kilogram.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got it right.
And can lift around how many ton? 8 ton, right? 8 ton. Yeah. And when the flood happened, the local people, the family here, they remove everything from the main house in here. Yeah. Before we don't have the floating house, they put the fridge here inside the main house. But now they want to put in the floating house because when the water flood happen, they don't want to remove the fridge from the main house. Come here anymore. Just stay here and some bed for the children. Yeah, for the children. But also inside they have 3 bedrooms inside there. Because this family, big family, this family of 7 people. The grandparents, the parent, and 3 children. Yeah, 3 kids. And the water flood happen every year in September and October.
Every year.
Every year, yeah. It is the rainy season for 2 months. And also 2 months like September and October, Oxalis closed the tour. We stopped receiving gas, and during that time we ran some days to training. I mean, we have the British Cable Association from the England, and they training for the guide team, safety assistant team, and the porter team, how to handle situation in the tour. Yeah, and also how to rescue inside the jungle. Yeah.
You said September and October.
Yeah, September and October.